Senator JB is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Very quickly, just a few points. I'd just like to ask from PDEA or DOH or Dangerous Drug Board, mayroon ba kayong partnership program or agreement, no? Ang PNP, ang BJ, ang PDEA sa ngayon with the local government units or any other branch of government? Kasi ang worry ko, dahil siguro first time in history, ako being a former chief executive, kami rin lumaban sa drugs, but we are overwhelmed right now, no? And I would like to congratulate the PNP for its efforts. This is probably the first time that thousands, o ngayon yata milyon na, but thousands are surrendering and turning themselves up voluntarily. Ang worry ko lang dito, napag-usapan kanina, narinig ko rin, I think Senator Tiveros pointed out, that the rehab centers are not enough. No? Ang ating DOH are not enough to accommodate all of these surrenderies right now, lalo na yung mga users. So, my question is, have you coordinated in any local government units or any other entities? Because this is a problem. No?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. In fact, the role of those government agencies, departments, Your Honor, also provided in Republic Act 9165, and it is section 41 up to section 57. It pertains to the role of certain government agencies or departments, Your Honor. And as far as the local government is concerned, it is under section 51 to 53. And if I may read, Your Honor, as so provided.
Hindi na, okay lang. Basta ang gusto ko lang malaman kung, kaya ko po tinatanong, Mr. Chair, because in the ongoing war against drugs, talagang ongoing pa rin, napakarami pa na sumusuko, and may kasabihan nga tayo, an idle mind is the workplace of the devil. At lalo na sa drug dependence, nabanggit kanina, lalo na ang shabu users, hindi mo na maalis sa sistema yan. At kung yung mga sumurrender ay hindi natin na-monitor, na maigi, baka babalik din yan kapag napabayaan. So yan ang talagang malaking challenge. The reason why I brought this up, because the local government units can help assist by providing probably cash for work, Mr. Chairman. Yung mga nagwawali, siguro, total, ano naman ngayon, calamity season. Ako, baka madali na naman ako sa calamity fund. But it's calamity season. I'd just like to suggest that the local government units take in some of these surrenderies. Sila lang po ang kumbaga, bigyan natin sila ng cash for work so that they would feel valuable. Kasi ngayon, ang ginagawa, meron nag-exercise, nag-monitor, pero kulang yun eh. Maraming oras pa rin ang idle. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang idle mind, mahirap yan. Lalo na ang shabu o ano man droga, isang singhot lang, makaamoy lang yan, ako, babalik ka agad. So, would you be amenable to talk with and coordinate probably with the local government units so that they can assist you? Dahil nga yung kakulungan na accommodation na rehab, they can probably give program, no? Lalo na yung cash for work na sinasabi ko, baka pwede ibigay sa mga surrenderies. Please, Secretary Frojas.
Yes, Your Honor. We are coordinating the local government units through their drug abuse councils, and we are strengthening their capability. For example, the very active drug abuse councils in Metro Manila are San Juan, Pasig, and Marikina. So we are coordinating. They will be our point man for the surrenderies to go to. And we have drafted a policy on the process kung how we go about the surrenderies are coming to us by thousands. So we are coordinating with the local government.
Well, that's good to hear, Mr. Chairman. I'm glad, no, that you are coordinating because the local government unit is at the forefront, no? Yan ang pinakaunang first line of government agency. I don't want the efforts of the PNP and the other drug agencies, PDEA, to be wasted, no? Sayang. Alam nyo, history talaga ito, Mr. Chairman. Balagay ko sa buong history na ako'y nabubuhay ngayon lang na this is phenomenal that thousands are surrendering. Because sabi ko nga, Duterte chilling effect, pero kahit pa paano, napakalaking bagay, Mr. Chair. And next question, just like to ask the Director General, Chief PNP, Dela Rosa, doon po sa ating ongoing war against drugs, no, napansin ko lang na napakarami ang mga nahuhuli na talagang nag-ooperate ng mga talagang big-time drug laboratories ay mga foreigners, particularly mga Chinese, mga Chinaman talaga, no? Talagang hindi nag-i-English at talagang kitang-kita mo. My question is, have we or are we coordinating with other countries regarding this problem? You may or may not answer. Kung ito'y makakasagabal sa inyong operations, okay lang ho na wag niyo sagutin.
Your Honor, we have discussed this matter with the Chief of Police of China during our ASEAN-APOL conference at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And he promised me to support, their all-out support, from intelligence to whatever we want. He promised us to give their full support.
Well, that's good to hear, Chief PNP. And also, Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to ask you, no, magba-budget season, because the Philippines is an archipelago, no, napakalawak ng ating coastline, and it's almost physically impossible for all our authorities, the AFP, the PNP, the Coast Guard, to guard our vast coastline. Yung inyong pang maritime unit, do you have enough boats to patrol at least, no? To patrol this, yung patrol boats to patrol our waters to at least serve as a deterrent to these drug operators?
Kulang po, Your Honor. We are considering 7,100 islands at hindi pa namin makukover. So, as much as you can give us, we will receive everything if you want to support us.
Be rest assured, Chief PNP, that in fact, in the last administration, I've been also, Mr. Chairman, also former Chief PNP, it's very sad to know that until now, the Philippine National Police has no air unit to speak of. Walang lumilipad na aircraft ang Philippine National Police. At pinalagyan ko na ho ng budget last year, and I would follow that up this coming budget season. And I hope that Senator Lacson is here. Sana matulungan niya tayo na magkaroon naman ng isang totoong air unit, because this is, hindi naman to pang BIP. I know that you need this in your operation, especially with this kind of operation na war against drugs. Hindi man pwedeng wala kayong aircraft, no, na alangan naman lahat kayo nagla-land trip. By the time umabot kayo dun sa inyong pupuntahan, nasa Batanes na o nasa Taiwan na, nasa China na yung inahabol. So, be rest assured that's why that I'm asking para tama-tama po, Mr. Chair, while we are almost in the budget season, that we can support and help the PNP in your war against drugs. Last point, last 2 points actually. Doon po sa napansin ko, Mr. Chair, sa mga bansang tulad ng Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, China, Vietnam, Indonesia, these countries have death penalty, especially on drugs. Tayo po, inabolish natin. Would you think anybody can answer? Si Chief PNP or Secretary Rojas or Director General La Peña? Anybody can answer. Do you think that this is one of the reasons that these big-time international drug syndicates are not afraid? Alam nila, hindi naman sila mamamatay. Kung sakasakali, makukulong na sila. At kung sakasakali, ang nasa isip nila, pwede naman nilang, sa dami ng pera nila, pwede sila makalaya later on. So, would you think that this is a factor, yung ating wala pag-abolish ng death penalty, kaya hindi natatakot ang international drug syndicate sa atin?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that the death penalty will be a very strong deterrent in our campaign against illegal drugs.
Dahil sa napansin ko nga po, Mr. Chairman, talagang lahat, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, China, Vietnam, Indonesia, sa ASEAN, mukhang tayo na lang ang walang death penalty. Kaya siguro naging hub tayo. Mukhang tayo ang ginawang hub ng international drug syndicates. Precisely because there is no death penalty, na wala talaga silang takot. No, I'm not espousing, but that's another, I know it's a controversial measure, Mr. Chair, pero sa ibang usapan, just ko lang malaman kung bakit naging rason, bakit naging hub ang Pilipinas. Last question po, last point, doon po sa wiretapping there, because there are 2 measures regarding authorizing wiretapping of communications of violators of certain crimes. I just like to ask Chief PNP, what is your current surveillance process for investigating drug offenders? You may or may not answer kasi baka naman makahamper ito. O ito na lang, do you have any modern equipment that you can use for the anti-drug campaign? Or if so, kung kulang, lagi naman tayong kulang, ano po ang makailangan nyo?
Your Honor, we have a very limited technical capability. That is why tinatalo pa nga tayo sa mga drug lords sa loob ng bilibid. Mas malakas yung kanilang signal booster kaysa ating jammer. Kaya talo tayo dyan sa mga drug lords sa loob ng bilibid. So, if you can offer us, again, we will readily accept everything you want to offer.
Hindi naman po.
We support the wiretapping law, Your Honor. Yung amendment, sana para makakuha kami ng mga legal intercepts or
so this will be very essential
Yes,
in your
Your
fight
Honor.
against drugs, yung equipment, yung modern surveillance equipment. So, medyo kung sasabihin natin from 1 to 10, 1 to 10 yung ideal na sa tingin nyo, nasaan po tayo doon sa kagamitan natin in our war against the syndicates and drugs. Baka negative pa.
Nagkakaya, Your Honor, nagkakaya. Huwag na lang.
Magihay ka pala. Kaya pala meron kayong so talaga kailangan Chief PNP. You really need the support, no? So yun na lang siguro at least hindi na Senator Lacson siguro pagtulungan na namin sa budget season na madagdagan yung inyong equipment aside from the aircraft, yung mga surveillance equipment. Last question, other than authority for wiretapping, what else do you need to have an effective campaign against drugs? So aside from the equipment, aside from surveillance equipment, ano po yung sa tingin nyo ang kinakailangan nyo pa para sa inyo maging mas may epektibo yung inyong campaign against drugs?
Number one, Your Honor, is yung commitment ng local government units to support our campaign. Dahil without the barangay captains, the mayors, the governors, hindi po namin kaya yung gira na ito. So we hope that, I don't know how to encourage them because every one of them has their own agenda. Merong barangay captain na nag-question sa aming Oplantokhang, merong very cooperative, merong mayor na all out magsuporta, meron ding lukewarm. So I don't know how to change their attitude towards our campaign. Yan talaga ang the biggest challenge that we are facing right now aside from financial and logistical support. So sana LGUs will cooperate. Your Honor.
Thank you. Maraming salamat. Chief PNP, that's all, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Senator. Yes.
Sir, may I, Your Honor, may I add some of those that we need in this anti-illegal drug campaign? Yes, sir, Your Honor. Okay.
All of these surrenderies right now, lalo na yung mga users. So, my question is, have you coordinated in any local government units or any other entities? Because this is a problem. No?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. In fact, the role of those government agencies, departments, Your Honor, also provided in Republic Act 9165, and it is section 41 up to section 57. It pertains to the role of certain government agencies or departments, Your Honor. And as far as the local government is concerned, it is under section 51 to 53. And if I may read,
Chief Executive, kami rin lumaban sa drugs, but we are overwhelmed right now. No? And I would like to congratulate the PNP for its efforts. This is probably the first time that thousands, o ngayon yata milyon na, but thousands are surrendering and turning themselves up voluntarily. Ang worry ko lang dito, na pag-usapan kanina, narinig ko rin, I think Senator Tiveros pointed out, that the rehab centers are not enough. No? Ang ating DOH are not enough to accommodate.
Senator JB is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Very quickly, just a few points. I'd just like to ask from PDEA or DOH or Dangerous Drug Board, mayroon ba kayong partnership program or agreement, no? Ang PNP, ang BJM, ang PDEA sa ngayon with the local government units or any other branch of government? Kasi ang worry ko, dahil siguro first time in history, ako being a former...
Your Honor, as so provided.
Hindi na, okay lang. Basta ang gusto ko lang malaman kung... Kaya ko po tinatanong, no, Mr. Chair, because in the ongoing war against drugs, talagang ongoing pa rin, napakarami pa rin sumusuko. And may kasabihan nga tayo, an idle mind is the workplace of the devil. At lalo na sa drug dependence, nabanggit kanina, lalo na ang shabu users, hindi mo na maalis sa sistema yan. At kung yung mga sumurrender